Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good Monday morning. I'm meteorologist Tom Schmidt with Ozarks First in Springfield, Missouri. And what an active start to the year it has been for 2025. In fact, going back and looking at some of the record books in terms of how active the severe weather season has been for us so far, it's the most active weather pattern we've seen year to date from January 1st to April 6th in 8 years. 2017 was the last time we saw this type of level of severe weather for us across the Midwest and also across Missouri and Arkansas, ranking in it as the second most active season for storms we've seen. All right, so it's a very active pattern coming up, and here we go. We're taking a look at the severe thunderstorm warnings. This is from April 1st through April 7th alone. It's like just carpet bombing, almost like just everywhere has been impacted by it. Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, not even an inch of ground cover there in Arkansas. It looks like it hasn't been covered by at least some kind of severe thunderstorm warning. Parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, up towards, again, southern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, off towards West Virginia, and parts of Pennsylvania as well. That's been kind of the high traffic corridor for seeing those stronger storms blow on through. And that was the case as we had a boundary kind of draped across the area. And that became kind of the focus point for several storms to blow on through and follow that same track. Looks like Sunday through Friday and Saturday of last week. So we just saw one storm after another go over that same corridor, producing rounds of severe storms to get the month of April started for us. Tornado warnings wise for the month of April, had a little cluster there across the Memphis area, also down in East Texas, maybe near Shreveport, Texarkana. They saw some tornadoes outbreak down there as well. But it's been an active month so far and an active year for 2025 just overall in general. And so if we go back and take a look kind of at where this year ranks, well, it's the most active severe weather year since 2017. All right. And the fourth most active for tornadoes specifically nationwide since 2010. Now, again, nationally, 2025 has had 3,100 damaging wind reports, 940 severe hail reports, and 455 tornado reports from January 1st through April 6th. And that's the most wind and hail reports reported since 2017 and the most tornado reports since 2023 over the same period. So we've seen some active tornado years in the past, 2023 and then again 2022 was also quite high. But for wind and hail, 2017 was the last time we had anything comparable to this level we've seen now. Now, at the state level, Missouri has had 55 tornadoes so far, year to date. 55. It's in a state that averages about 36 a year. So we're already well exceeding that number already. Now, this ranks as the second most tornado reports from year to date, January 1st through April 2nd, in 20 years. Now, the most tornadoes in Missouri over that same time period was back in 2006, when we actually ended up having 71 tornadoes reported during that time. Now, of those 55 tornadoes seen here in Missouri so far, 13 have been EF2 or larger. That's significant. The most active day was back on March 14th, 2025. That's when we had 37 of those 55 tornadoes being reported then. That's when we had the Bakersfield tornado. That occurred on March 14th. Earlier this year. Now, 25 has also been a busy severe weather season and tornado season down in Arkansas. From January 1st through April 6th, Arkansas has had 29 tornadoes reported. Arkansas typically averages, I believe it's in the lower 40s for the number of tornadoes every year. So they're already on pace to meet or maybe even exceed that average tornado count for the year as we keep on going. Now, that ranks Arkansas as also the second most tornado reports from year to date for 2025 over the past 20 years. Now, the most reported in Arkansas over the same time period, year to date, was 2008, when they had 39 tornadoes from January 1st to April 6th. Of the 29 tornadoes reported in Arkansas in 2025, 10 of those have been EF2 or larger, and like here in Missouri, the most active day in Arkansas was also on March 14th, when 19 tornadoes were reported at that time. Okay, so aside from the, again, tornado counts and tornado numbers, there's been quite a bit of flooding this storm season for us, and that's been a big deal. Really, really causing a lot of problems. And it's been a major problem in the Ozarks, particularly in April, right? And so this video here is from West Plains. Now, West Plains measured over 9 inches of rainfall from April 1st through April 6th alone. Now, the normal rainfall amounts in West Plains for the month of April is already quite high at 5.68 inches, but they've nearly doubled that amount in about 1 week's time. So they've seen roughly a month and a half of rainfall in about that 6-day time frame. Meanwhile, Mountain Home, Arkansas, also one of the more heavy hitters around here recently for rainfall, has measured over 10 inches of rain from April 1st through April 6th. That doubles their monthly average from 5.6 inches in April, and again, they've seen over 10 inches of rain in the first 6 days. And so a lot of rain causing a lot of flooding for you. Here's some more video here just in and around town, around Springfield. Springfield itself has also been dealing with some flooding. We were pretty dry for the month of March, coming in about 2.5 inches below normal for rainfall in March. And then, wham, start off the month of April. And, we've recorded 5.7 inches of rain from April 1st through April 6th here in Springfield. The average rainfall in April for Springfield is 4.7. So we're already an inch above normal for rainfall in the month of April, and we're only 6 days in. So, really high flooding continues across the area. Now, the floodwaters are starting to recede across the Ozarks, but, areas down southeast, if you live in West Plains still, or anywhere down there, Mountain Home, Harrison, Arkansas, even parts of Ozark County, you're still dealing with some high water, what they call river flooding. River flooding, it's an ongoing problem across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. But again, as time goes on and as we're not expecting any rain this week, those floodwaters will gradually recede, especially through the daytime today and into tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the rainfall totals that we've seen. Again, we're talking about some of those higher numbers, and they are pretty intense. They're pretty high for you. Those rainfall numbers, again, we are forecasting areas to be at times over a foot of rain, and we saw that, okay, across parts of northeastern Arkansas, Walnut Ridge, okay, Paragould, over towards Jonesboro. Some of the radar data up to the Boot Heel near Poplar Bluff saying we may have seen 12 to 15 inches of rainfall down in the southeastern part of Missouri, northeastern Arkansas. That's where your flooding concern comes in. And there you go, West Plains, the corridor from Mountain Home to West Plains. Those folks have seen, again, just a catastrophic amount of rainfall that's led to that big-time flooding. Areas there seeing anywhere from 8 inches to, on the high side, 12 inches of rainfall in 1 week. That's the kicker there. 1 week's rainfall, right there looking at it. Big, causing a lot of big problems around the Ozarks. All right, so be careful. It will be a nice week to enjoy, though. We are a little cold this morning. Today's going to be nice, though. 60s, sunny, and then we go into tonight, another freeze overnight tonight. Temperatures dropping down to near 30 degrees. And then Tuesday, a good-looking day, more 60s, more sunshine. Wednesday, 70s. And Thursday looks just as nice, back to the 70s. Maybe a stray shower to the northeast across central Missouri. Many spots, though, will be staying dry, which is good news. Not much rain expected, if any, over the next 7 days. And even better news, the weekend looking great. This coming Saturday, Sunday, April 12th, April 13th, looking good. 70s, maybe even 80s, sunshine, and a light wind. Sunday will be a little windy, it looks like. But guess what? Masters is this weekend. Maybe you want to go hit a round of golf. Great weather to do that all week long, so don't let it stop you. I'm Ozarks First Meteorologist Tom Schmidt from the Ozarks First Digital Desk. Happy Monday, and have a good week.